So that was a big match for Optic. I know they were sitting there rooting for Vegas' downfall. They did not want Vegas winning. So that was a close one as well. So I'm sure Optic was feeling good after that. But we get into the series. Atlanta FaZe, they win this one 3-1. Optic comes out hot in the first hard point. Hacienda hard point, and Optic take them down 250 to 143. And then we had a round 11, map 2, Hacienda S&D. Atlanta FaZe able to close that one out. And I'm pretty sure Atlanta FaZe was up 5-3 in that one. So Optic brought it back to around 11, and then Atlanta closed it out. Hacienda control, 3-1 to FaZe, and then another nail biter hard point, 250 to 244 in the Volt hard point. So we had a close series here. I mean, an Optic wins map 1, a round 11 S&D, a 6-point game in a map 4. I think the only map that was I think the control in the first hard point were lopsided, 1 to each team. But, I mean, it really came down to that second map S&D, I think, that we got to go over, especially that round 11. We'll scroll down here, take a look at the stat sheet. We got a 0.89 from Abizi, a 0.85 from Celium, a 1.10 from Draza. He's been unbelievable. And a 1.09 from Simp. On the other side, we have a 1.20 from Dashi, a 0.97 from Hook, a 1.06 from Shotzi, and a 0.87 from Caesar Skies Bueno. We'll take a look here at the match MVP. It's going to be Draza with a 1.08 in hardpoint, a 1.17 in S&D, and a 1.14 in control. Draza continuing to do what he does best, and that's find kills and fill in those gaps. He's been unreal. I mean, Sam, we'll start with you. You teamed with Draza. You know this guy really well. He's been unreal, has he not? Yeah, I feel like he's been insane.
I mean, him and MC have been kind of keeping his team afloat for this stage. I feel the subs of, I mean, other than, I would say hardpoint's been their main struggle, but yeah, the AR has been super impressive. Again, first map for the series was a little worrisome. Just, it seems to be a trend with their stage 3 performance. Their hardpoint isn't exactly where it needs to be. But I just don't care online about this team. Again, if it's worrying to go into the major and be not great in the mode, but I just trust them to show up on LAN and perform. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I could sit here and say that it is obviously like something to be worried about, but
yeah,
really they've won 3 events in a row on LAN. They seem like they level up. They've lost 1 S&D. They're still the best control team other than Thieves. Like, I just don't see a world in which this team doesn't show up. Yeah,
I mean, we could just say how it is, right? The Terrors have been having a hard time getting kills in hardpoint, right? Ben, you have talked about this a lot on the Watch Party. And I'm not sure what, I honestly don't know what it is, because some hard points will pop off and they'll do what they do, right? I mean, Simp went 31 and 28 in the map 4, right? So, like, Ben, since you've been pretty vocal about it, I mean, do you think that the Terrors are the ones that are kind of affecting Atlanta FaZe's hardpoint right now because they just can't get kills? And what do you think it is? How do you think they can fix it? What's going on, BJ?
I mean, watching them play, I don't think it's an issue of at times playing ahead of the game. I feel like their setups are getting broken kind of easily, and some of that might be down to spots, some of that might be down to communication, which you can't always hear. But in the day, COD is by getting kills, and if they can get more consistency out of both sub players, I think they'll start to win the hardpoint some more cleaner. They've never been. They're a team that's hardpoint win percentage is always either first or second in the league.
Uncle Big Nose Luigi 4 and 23. Uncle Big Nose. 0 rings, of course.